Hello and welcome to the Pastor Study. We are exploring the scriptures today. Where did the Bible come from? We're going to look at particularly the Old Testament. Psalms 19 verse 7 says this: "The law of the Lord is perfect." What was recorded throughout the scriptures is perfect. It's without error in its original content. It's given by God, so it makes sense in many ways. It's written and has different styles of literature, different styles that come together. Throughout the Old Testament, you've got the books of history from Genesis to Esther. These books are books of history. You have books of poetry. You have Job through the Song of Solomon. You have books of prophecy from Isaiah through Malachi. You have the major prophets and minor, and the only thing is that makes one a major or one a minor is the size of them. It's not the importance of them, but the size of them. These are elements of the Old Testament. The earliest written book of the Bible was probably the book of Job that we find. And it's difficult to date all of these things, but there are some factors. And it's believed that Job lived around 1900 BC, and it may have been that this is the first book that was actually written in place. Moses is Job's rival. It's believed that that was around 1400 BC, and the first 5 books that we have in our Protestant Bible is considered the books of Moses, the Pentateuch. These 5, journey through the beginning of creation and throughout Moses' life, and we see this. There have been skeptics. There have been those who said, "Oh no, these are all just made-up stories," and yet throughout archaeology, time and time again, they uncover proofs to what was already declared in the scriptures. They find cities that people have said, "Oh, these never existed," and then they find the proof and the reality that this town actually was there. They find proofs of a worldwide flood. They find other things that document what is written in the scriptures to being real. Other historical books point to things that are written within the scriptures as being real. All of these things point to the reality that the things written about in the Old Testament are true. Until next time in the Pastor Study, goodbye, and may God bless.